Hey guys, welcome back to the Mid-Card Mania. I'm Daniel, and yeah, tonight, WCW, or I'm sorry, I think we're still NWA at this point, Halloween Havoc 1990, and the match we're going to be looking at is the tag title match. It's Arn Anderson and Ric Flair going up against Doom with Theodore Arlong in their corner. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, one thing off the bat I want to mention is, dude, this ring looks tiny. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it. I don't know. This ring looks like it's a fucking toy ring. Like, it just looks small as shit. So, yeah. Everything I want to bring up. It looks so weird, like, having Ric Flair on, like, the mid-card competing for a tag title. Like, it just doesn't feel right at all. And don't get me wrong, I get it. Like, you can't always be in the main event. I get it. He passed the torch on the Sting at this point. Can't find nothing else better for Ric Flair to do. Apparently not, but whatever. And then, of course, the next thing is, I think it's just really odd, or not odd, sorry, just really kind of funny because it's like, you know, we did Halloween Havoc 89, you know, the year previous to this, and, of course, we've already reviewed it, but it's like, we talked about Doom. They made their debut then, and they were just a couple, you know, a tag team that was under mask. They didn't even have names at the time, like, you know, they didn't even use their real names or nothing, and here we are 1 year later. They each have names, they have no mask, and they are the World Tag Team Champions. So that's pretty good in a year's time right there. So, but anyways, yes. So that's that right there. So let's get into the match itself. Kind of odd because it is a heel versus heel tag team match here. And when they come out, Flair and Anderson get the cheers, and of course Doom gets booed. And it's funny because as the match progresses, the crowd turns it. They're not necessarily turning against Flair and Anderson, but it's just like you love to root against them. And I know that's the thing about Flair in almost any match is he gets that huge pop when he comes out, regardless. But then as the match goes on, you're like, I want to see this guy lose, and you're always rooting for the good guy, or normally. So I thought that was kind of neat. This was, you know, in this atmosphere as well. Like at one point, he's chasing around Teddy Long, and he actually backs into, or Flair's chasing around Teddy Long. He backs into the corner and do like Theodore Long just gives him a bitch slap, like just smacked him right across the face. And I was like, holy shit. Yeah. I was like, oh man, I wonder if he got payback for that one. Anyway, so the match itself, it starts off with Doom just pretty much powering Flair and Anderson around. However, Arn Anderson and Flair take over, and of course they use the standard heel tag team tactics. So I thought it was really funny because the whole time they're wearing down Ron Simmons, and Butch Reed keeps coming in, and of course as he's coming in, referee's pushing him back, holding him back, and of course, as he's holding, you know, referee's holding him back, the other two are just double teaming, you know, poor Ron. And I'm thinking to myself, you guys do this shit all the time. Like, this is what you guys do. How do you not know that they're, you know, trying to bait you into this? But Butch Reed keeps doing it. The other thing I can think of, you know, if we're looking at it from a kayfabe, you know, standpoint, is that, you know, Butch Reed has a really short temper. He don't give a fuck. He knows that this is probably what they're doing, but you ain't gonna disrespect Mike Daniel, come in and crack some skulls, but either way, it's what happens. So Ron Simmons eventually does tag out, though. Butch Reed comes in like a house of fire. And this is when the match really just kind of goes out the toilet, or sorry, down the drain, out the window, whatever you want to say. Because literally, at this point, you get all four men in the ring. And I don't remember who's who, so don't, you know, if you guys know, good for you. But I want to say like the legal men were like Ron Simmons and, no, sorry, my man Butch Reed and Arn Anderson. It don't matter. It is two of them were legal. And like, at one point, they roll out of the ring, and the other two are in the ring, and the guy goes for a cover. And you're like, what? And I was like, all right, sure, they maybe got confused. But then, someone runs in, they double team the guy, the other guy gets thrown out, and it's still like a pin. It's like, dude, like, nobody's legal here. It's just like, it's a fucking madhouse. It's broken down, you know, Texas Tornado style. It's ridiculous. And this happens, like, the last 2-3 minutes. Like, it's like 4 or 5 near falls made by different people throughout. I mean, it's insanity. And the whole time I was like, really? Like, WCW always prides himself, or, you know, NWA prides himself on, like, you know, making it legit. And I'm like, dude, you don't know what the fuck's going on at this point. Eventually, the action spills outside the ring. All four guys brawl into the crowd, where they are all counted out. So, double count out right there. And then, of course, Doom goes back in, grabs their titles, because the titles cannot change hands on the count out. Yeah, that was the match right there. Don't know if the match ever I don't know if the feud ever got settled. I don't know if there was ever a blow-off match after this, or if this was just the end of it. But yeah, the match itself, I really liked it. I was not expecting much out of this. Especially since when I was watching it, both teams came out as heel. Because the last time we saw a heel versus heel tag match, it was Starrcade, and it was the new Wild Samoans versus Doom, and that was just dreadful to watch. And I was kind of expecting the same thing here, but no, it actually turned out really good. Doom was exciting to watch, and I just love the crowd getting behind them because that just never happens ever. And then once again, this Flair and Anderson, you can't have a bad match with those guys. I mean, seriously, I've yet to see a horrible match. At least on the wrestling side of things. Sometimes the ending gets fucked up or storyline just ridiculous, but as far as wrestling goes, nah, they're pros. They're awesome. They're the best. Like I said, it's really weird to see Flair competing for a tag title, especially when he's Ric fucking Flair. So yeah, I mean, he's really at this point in his life. But once again, I know this at this point, him and Hurt's butting heads in the back, and he's not out yet, but. When does it leave? February 91, March 91? He's getting close. We're getting close to the end of his run here. So, but yeah, the match itself, I really liked it. Kind of wish it would have more of a conclusive end. Would have loved to have seen, if this does end, I like to see how it ends. But for all I know, this is the end of it. Because I know after this, Ric Flair does the whole Black Scorpion thing, and I don't think he goes back to compete for a tag title after this. But I don't know. If you guys have no more than I do, let me know in the comment section below. And also let me know what you thought about this match. Doom versus the Horsemen. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Hey, you just let me know. Alright, that's all I got, guys. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week. Next week, we hit up Survivor Series. Going back there to BF. It's where I feel safe. That's all I got, guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time.